Good day everyone! Kamusta mga kapatid? Hinga muna saglit. Taas ang mga kamay ng mga kinakabahan na baka hindi nila maalala yung mga inaral nila come day of the bar exam. Actually kasama ako doon ng bar prep ko. It's an understandable fear. Lahat tayo naramdaman yun. But thankfully there are ways to prevent it from occurring. Now let me share yung mga tips na nakuha ko dati sa mga lecture ng bar exam methods na napanood ko. At kung paano ko siya in-apply nung bar preparation ko. There are ways to improve your retention skills. Luckily, fortunately, for these tips to be effective, you have to be willing to put in the work. And more importantly, you have to be consistent. Okay? So let's begin. First step, make sure to focus on your bar exam materials. In short, concentrate. Studies show that the average human attention span lasts between 15 to 20 minutes. Kung nagbabasa kayo ng notes nyo or textbook nyo, it has been found that the most effective way to study is in chunks and with breaks in between. On my part, I use the Pomodoro technique. 50 minutes yung study time ko and in between 10 minutes yung break. Now, another thing in this tip is you have to be in an environment na walang distractions. Sabi nga ng prof ko dati, aral muna bago landi. Again, aral muna bago landi. Di mo kailangan mag-deactivate ng FB or iwasan ng Netflix. Kailangan mo lang maintindihan na kung oras ng pag-aaral, focus. Okay? Have a pen and paper ready so you can take down notes or list down the items na malabo pa sa'yo or kailangan mo pang balikan. So let's move on. Second, as much as possible, apply a spaced repetition method. It takes anywhere between 8 and 15 times of repeating something in your head for you to remember it later. There is a system called spaced repetition which chooses increasing intervals of time between review sessions of previously learned material. I adopted this technique primarily ng bar preparation ko, bar prep. It worked. Basically, tawag ng iba dito flashcard method. The simplest way to explain this, the more often you encounter certain bits of information, the less often you need to refresh your memory of it. Ginagamit tong technique na to normally for learning new languages. And prevalent din ito na ginagamit ng mga med students. You can use Anki or any other flashcard application using spaced repetition for more effective results. Third, associate the lessons to current events or personal experiences. In short, Slumdog Millionaire this shit. For instance, para sa mga married na kapatid natin dito, madali nyo nalang i-recall ang elements ng isang valid marriage, both formal and essential, kasi na-apply mo na ito sa tunay na buhay. Sa mga nagtatrabaho sa gobyerno, alam nyo hindi na applicable sa inyo ang labor code. At dun sa mga sumisweldo na from an employer, may idea na kayo kung anong porsyento ng inyong sweldo ang kinakaltas para sa withholding tax. By making connections through associations with previous experiences, the brain will increase and make stronger memory-related connections. Okay, let's move on. Fourth, visualize, paint a picture. By putting images to words whenever possible and assigning a particular mental picture to the topic you are learning, mas mariretain nyo yung inaral nyo. For instance, kung gusto nyo madaling ma-recall ang qualifications for a president, just picture Piolo Pascual na nakabarong Tagalog at bumoboto sa isang election precinct. Bakit? Kasi he's over 40 years old and he's a registered voter, natural-born Filipino, able to read and write, and resident of the Philippines for at least 10 years before the election. Here you are actually engaging an entirely different portion of your brain. The occipital lobe. Fifth, be an active learner. Actively engage in what you are studying. Summarize the information in your own words after you have read it. Then ask questions as you go along. And find opportunities to pick your interest whenever possible. Nung nagre-review ako, I made it a point na before ako mag-move on to another part of the bar syllabus, kailangan ma-explain ko sa sarili ko kung ano yung legal concept na inaral ko. As in, explain it orally and in front of a mirror. Actually, may mirror ako sa tabi nung book stand ko. And I have to explain to myself kung ano yung legal concept na kakaaral ko lang bago ako mag-move on sa other part of the bar syllabus. So kung nakikinig naman ako sa lecture, I take notes, pero yung notes ko in question form para obligado ko siyang sagutin later. Be reminded na these are the methods I used during my bar prep last year. Take this with a grain of salt. You do you. Ikaw pa rin yung masusunod. But sana makatulong naman itong mga tips na to kahit paano. Good luck, God bless, and be relentless.